Hello everyone, how are you today? My name is Lady Goddess, and today's reading is going to be an in-depth reading, and it's all about what your person is honestly feeling about you and what are his or her next actions towards you, okay? I just want to let you know that all my readings are timeless and they are general, so some parts may or may not resonate for you. Just take the parts that do and leave the rest behind. Also, if you are drawn to the beautiful cards that I will be using today in this reading, all the details for those decks will be listed in the description box below. So today is going to be a pick a card all about how this person is honestly feeling about you. We're going to dive deep, the two of us. We're going to be taking energy that is your energy, my energy, and together we're going to see how this person truly is feeling about you, so that way you can have a better picture as to what is going on honestly in your connection. Then I'll be taking a look at what are the most likely actions that this person will be taking towards you, okay? So remember, every time you do a reading, your energy is always open. This is a collaborative effort today, okay? So I want you, when you're thinking about your person, to only think of things that are very positive. Try to keep your thoughts very pure and just ask the divine to guide you, okay, into the messages that you really, really need to hear today. If you have more than one person, you can absolutely watch more than one pile, but I wouldn't watch the whole reading because you will lose the reading then. Sometimes it's not what you want to hear. It's what you need to hear. So I want you to sit back, relax, picture yourself surrounded by beautiful, warm, white light. Remember, this is a collaborative effort, right? And I want you to meditate on which card you feel your person is going to deliver the message of their honest feelings and their likely actions towards you. If you need to pause the video so that way you can meditate on these cards, feel free to do so, okay? But just relax when you are doing this, okay? Because I want you to really take these messages that are going to be given to you from your person's higher self, and that way you can understand how to move this connection forward, and that way you can have better discernment in your connection, okay? So 1, 2, or 3, this is what your person is honestly feeling about you and their next likely actions. And I'm going to get started on this reading right now. Hi to everyone that picked the first pile. Welcome. Today's reading is, what does your person honestly feel about you and what are their likely next actions towards you? So what I described in the intro of this video is that all my readings are timeless and they're general. So some parts may or may not resonate with you. Just take what does, leave the rest behind. Today, I am actually going to dig deep, okay? It's a collaborative effort today because I want you, while you're watching this reading, just to be in a peaceful, relaxed state so that way you can receive the messages. And always picture yourself surrounded by beautiful, warm, white light, so that way when I am tapping into the energies of you and your person, I am tapping into the energies that are pure from the divine, okay? So I'm going to be going into several layers today. And I'm going to do this reading in this particular order. I want to know how this person is feeling about you from a song. What is a song maybe that this person, when they hear that song, thinks about you, or maybe the lyrics are just kind of an idea about how this person is currently feeling about you. Then I want to take an oracle card as well and go a little deeper and see what is the love energy shared between you and this person. Then I want to go into their general feelings towards you. We're going to look into what this person feels with you in their head and also in their heart. I want to see if there's going to be feelings that are very, very much together versus a head over heart decision. And maybe that's why, if there's some blockages, you might be experiencing them. Then we're going to go into what their higher self is telling them, what their intuition is telling them about this connection. We're going to go also into some messages from your person, light and shade. And then we're going to go into the next likely actions that your person might take towards you. Now, again, when we are predicting the future, it is not set in stone. You have to understand that if you do something or this person does something that is totally going to change the energy, then you'll have a different outcome. Also, what is nice about that part is if you don't like the outcome or you don't like the actions that this person may be taking towards you, you can take steps to change that outcome if you feel like it's not something that's in your best interest. And then we're going to go into a message directly from Spirit to you, just some general advice from the universe on your connection, also on yourself, okay? So sit back, relax. If you want to get a cup of coffee, get some tea, water. This is going to be a lengthy reading, okay? So you chose this beautiful card. And again, all the cards I list are down below. And it says, spend some quality time together. I have been going crazy looking for this deck because I've been seeing some readers use it lately, and I just feel like, this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous card, okay? So this card says, it is imperative that we spend quality time with those we are in significant relationships with, listening and talking to each other. So I feel right off the bat, this card that you are drawn to, this beautiful energy of this card is, there needs to be quality time spent with this person. This can also mean that it can be foreshadowing that maybe there will be some quality time spent with this person, okay? This is card number 46. So 4 and 6 may resonate for you. Also number 10. So you might be seeing a lot of 10s in this connection. You might be seeing 10 10s. You might be seeing 1s. So the universe might be sending you a lot of signs. What is very interesting is that I know this reading is timeless, but I do believe we will be going into a full moon shortly in a few days. And I see this moon here in the background that's very much illuminated. So I do feel that your connection is very, very much it's very, very intense. It's very emotional. There might be some fears here in this connection. And I just feel that the moon cycle is very important here. You might feel with this person that you are going very, very much so in circles. You might be feeling that there is a constant cycle between you and this person, okay? You might want to really get yourself out of this cycle and try to find out how you can move this connection forward, or how you both can release yourselves from this cycle. I do feel that when the two of you spend time together, and it might not be in the physical yet, but if it has been in the physical, or even if it has been over a phone, it is something that is very precious. It is something that is very, very romantic, okay? The two of you might have exchanged kisses. I do believe that is something that is very precious to the both of you. There might be a very much a romantic energy in this connection, okay? There might be a lot of romantic feelings felt between you and this person, okay? So I want to now go into what this person is feeling about you in a song. Okay, and this just came right out. I didn't even have to shuffle that much. And this song is from Usher, and it clearly says, "You Got It Bad." When you feel it in your body, you found someone who makes you change your ways, like hanging with your crew. Said you act like you're ready, but you don't really know, and everything in your past, you want to let it go. I've been there, done it, humped around. After all that, this is what I found. Nobody wants to be alone. If you're touched by the words in this song, then maybe. Okay. So what I feel here is this person, right off the bat, does have very, very deep romantic feelings. You are basically, if you're dealing with someone that is a known player, this person does not want to be in that energy. This person is really wanting to grow and to move past that. Like, you are actually making this person think about what he or she wants for the future. Okay? I do feel like this person that we are referring to, their honest feelings are, they're very attracted to you. They want you. They've been there and done that. So they might have been someone that really kept their options open, someone that really did not want to commit, or there was a fear of commitment. Things might have been very casual for a very long time. But I do feel that when this person thinks of you, their honest feelings are, I have it bad for this person. I am very attracted to pile one. When I think of pile one, I don't even know what to think, because pile one makes me feel things that I have not felt for anyone in a very, very long time. Maybe I might possibly be thinking about commitment. This is something that I've never felt or never wanted with anyone before, or it was a challenge for me. But really, I am very touched by this person. I feel so changed by this person. Pile one has opened up my eyes to a whole new world that I never really wanted to get involved in. This is the first time that I feel that I maybe have found someone that I feel like I resonate with, that I truly might actually see myself being with for the long haul. Okay? So this person thinks very, very highly of you. That is their honest feelings about you. They do think extremely highly of you. And they do see a future with you. And maybe that is something that scares them, because maybe this is something that, this could be something that they just never thought they wanted before in anyone or with anyone, okay? So this is maybe not something that was on the table before. But I do feel that they feel like in you they found someone special. And that is the honest feelings, okay? So I want to now go into another layer and find out what is the energy right now that is between you and this person that is in this connection. So Spirit, what is the love energy for pile one? Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Okay. So this is something that is extremely positive. Extremely positive. This person is so enthusiastic when they think about you. This person sees something different in you. You are magical. As you can see here with the butterflies, butterflies always mean transformation. So I do feel like this person feels like with you, things are different. With you, they feel things they've never been able to feel before. You might really resonate by this image in this card. Okay, this is a general reading, but for some of you, you might have dirty blonde hair, you might have very fair skin, you might have green or blue eyes, Your hair might be a little wavy, a little full. You might have a wonderment in your eyes. You might have a very innocent look to you. And it doesn't matter what nationality you are. You just might have lighter skin for your nationality. You might have a very childlike outlook on life. You believe in the good in people. And that's what this person, the energy between the two of you is that this connection is making the two of you very happy. The two of you feel like there is promise here, okay? Like there's something special. Like you think about this person and you're just in awe of the love here. This person thinks about you and it's very, very similar. So I do feel the two of you are very, very much so mirroring each other as to how the both of you are feeling. But as a visual, this person really does think that you are just so cute. So you just have such a light energy, an energy of a warm heart. Like you believe in everyone, you trust in people. You almost have like an energy where you have not been touched by the harshness of the universe. It's like you have an innocent nature to you, and your person really, 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 really does adore that, okay? And it kind of makes them really smile when they think about that, when they think about you, and they think about how you are as a person, how beautiful you are, and how you bring so much happiness to this connection. And this is reciprocated energy. So if your connection is really in a bad shape, this might not be your pile, because so far I'm seeing a lot of positive love energy. But again, maybe there are some hardships here that I will see as I go further along in the reading. But so far, the two of you are very enthusiastic about each other, okay? And you feel like as if this is by magic that the universe has brought you together, okay? So now let's take a look at how your person is feeling about you in general, okay? So Spirit, how is Pile 1's person honestly feeling about them in general? Okay, so we have the Hermit here, Angel of Reflection. Now, you might be a Virgo, your person might be a Virgo. This energy might be very, very dominant in your charts, but your person right now, in general, they might be feeling like you are, or they feeling how they're honestly feeling right now about you is they feel like they need to think about things, okay? They are reflecting. They're thinking about this whole entire connection. Remember what I said to you. Remember how I told you that your person is now thinking of things from a different perspective. You have opened up their eyes into now thinking about something that maybe before was completely off the table. Maybe it was something that they did not resonate with. And now because of your beautiful energy, because of the way that you shine, because of the way that you bring yourself to the table, the energy that you emit in this connection, this person is so in thought thinking about you. You are a light to this person. If you notice in both of these cards, the Hermit is facing towards this woman, and this woman is facing towards the Hermit. And the both of you have a light in this card. There's something illuminated here. So I feel you are illuminating this person, okay? This person feels like you have been the catalyst for their change in perspective, for their own inner healing and growth. This is a very spiritual connection that the two of you are sharing right now, okay? I am reading this connection as something that was basically based off a soul contract. I don't think the two of you have gone through this rodeo before. What I mean by that is I don't think that the two of you have, I don't think I said that right. What I meant to say was is I think that this is not the first time that the two of you have gone through this experience together. Okay, I do think the two of you have a soul connection, an interdimensional connection. You might resonate with that. And there's a lot of healing here from this incarnation that you're in now. This particular life, I think you are meant to illuminate certain things to each other. Okay, so this person right now in general is thinking about how you are a guiding light, how they want to change for you, how they want to put a smile on your face, okay? How sweet and gentle that you are. This person right now might be kind of silent, but it's not a silence because this person wants to not be with you. It's a silence because you really have this person thinking. You have this person in a particular mindset that they've never, ever been in before. Okay? So now let's take a look at what this person is feeling towards you in their head. Okay? So pile one's person. The Five of Wands. Okay. So the Five of Wands, and it says here, test. I do think right now this person logically feels like he or she is being tested. And the reason why I am saying this is because, remember, this person is in a huge state of transforming, okay? But logically, this person might feel challenged. They might feel like, this is so new to me. I am not used to this kind of energy. I don't quite understand why I am feeling this way. Logically, this might not make sense. Logically, this person might say, I need to stay detached. That's the way that I've always been. I need to be in a more apathetic energy, an energy where I don't care. I'm very much here, here or there. I'll take it or leave it. So this person in their mind, okay, in their headspace, they are feeling very conflicted. And I do think the confliction, their honest feelings, are because you are so beautiful to this person or handsome that this person knows that you are deserving more than what they normally would give a person. And it's causing them to have conflict within the self. Because now this person is saying, hey, I cannot show up in the way that I used to show up to people. I have to show up in a divine way. I have to show up in a way where I will match the energy of pile one. Because I can't come half, I can't come to them with half energy. They need the whole energy from me. So there is a conflict here. And I do think that this is kind of all coming together because the Hermit here is someone that is kind of in solitude, a little withdrawn. So I feel like this person is very much in that energy simply because they're thinking about this energy. Like, what do I do here? Do I pursue a relationship, something that's out of my comfort zone, or do I stay where I feel comfortable? Okay, this is maybe why if your person is acting a little strange, you might be getting some resistance, okay? So now let's take a look at what is in their heart space. So Spirit, what is in pile one's heart space? What is in their person's heart space? The Sun. Okay, and Angel of Happiness. Ooh. I have to pause the video. Hold on 1 second. Okay, that is absolutely crazy when I said that you bring this person so much happiness, because literally pile one, my message deck that has all the lyrics in it, the lyric oracle, went flying, okay? When I said that you bring so much happiness to this person, I also see Leo's energy here. So I'm seeing very heavy Leo and Virgo energy here. My oracle deck literally flung across the room and went all the way underneath the stove. I literally had to take out my stove to get the cards underneath. So my theory is that you bring so much happiness to this person. This person has so many different feelings in their heart for you. It's like diarrhea of the mouth, because literally every single song, the song by Jordan Sparks, No Air, was also something I had to unearth from the stove. Like I literally had to take my stove away from the wall to get these cards. So I'm a little like, wow, I am blown away by the fact that I cannot believe that this person in their heart space feels so incredibly much for you. Like it's not even a joke. Like so many songs went flying on the floor. This person has a flood of emotions when it comes to you. If I'm out of breath, because I literally was for the last half hour unearthing these things and moving my heavy stove to try to get these cards. And that was like, wow, it is exhausting how much feeling this person has towards you. So that is a definite sign. There are two cards here that talk about happiness. We have the sun, and then we also have embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness, angel of happiness. So in this person's heart space, the love that they have for you is absolutely incredible, pile one. It is something I don't think they've ever felt before. And at the end of the day, you bring them so much love and joy. And even if there is a challenge in this connection, I want you to be fully aware as to what you really do bring to the table, okay? Even if there's a challenge here, your person really does think, feel in their heart space very, very strongly for you, okay? This is someone that feels very deeply for you. They think about you a lot, okay? And you bring them happiness. The summertime might be a very important time for this connection, Leo and Virgo season. So I am sensing anywhere between the summer to actually the summertime, because Virgo season really kind of does end. I think right at the fall, right when fall begins. Virgo season really is during the summertime as well. So it's not really fall. So theoretically, the fall season may be in the beginning, but it's mostly summer season where there is so much that maybe will occur in this connection. There might be a lot of movement. Maybe that's when the two of you met. I don't know, but there's a lot going on here, okay? So now I want to go into their intuition, okay? What is their intuition telling them in this connection? So their higher self, what is their higher self telling them in this connection on the honest truth about how they feel for pile one? What does pile one's person, what does their intuition tell them? The world, angel of success. Now, the world can mean a few different things. In this deck, it's saying angel of success, but the world can also mean the end of a cycle. So their higher self is basically urging them, saying, look, this is the end of the cycle of the world or the way that you used to be. This is the end of that kind of either non-committal energy or just energy that is something that is no longer serving you. So their higher self is actually pushing them to be in a more grounded energy, okay? But also in this card, it's saying angel of success. I do believe that their intuition is guiding them, letting them know that this connection can be very, very successful for them, that they can actually have a lot in this connection, a lot of spiritual growth, mental growth, heart growth, a lot of healing, and a lot of forward movement in their life, okay? Like I said earlier, you are a trigger, and so is your person for your own growth. You two are triggering each other to really, really grow and heal in this lifetime. So I don't think the two of you met just by chance. I think this was a destined meetup between the two of you. Okay. And as I'm saying that, I'm very drawn to the card that is the card that we had in the beginning, the spend the quality time together. I'm just drawn to the stars in this card. So I'm feeling a very star energy here as well. That is Aquarian energy. That also might be a very important time for you as well. And that's actually current energy that we are in right now. So again, this is a timeless reading. But if you're watching this around Aquarius time season, there might be something important that will happen during that time for your connection. Also, I do think too that the stars might be something that you resonate with on a very deep level. Maybe this person is very much into astronomy. They might be someone that likes to stargaze. You might be someone that also likes to stargaze as well. There might be a really pronounced energy of the two of you just being very open to the possibilities of the universe. So the two of you might be kind of curious about the universe, galaxies, stargazing. You might look up at the stars at night. You might like being out in moonlight. You might being out at night. You might be some night owls. You guys might stay up a lot later at night thinking about each other, and so on and so forth. Okay, so I want to also now go into what are your person's next likely actions towards you. And then I also want to go into some messages from your person, and then we're going to go into advice. So far, this reading has been amazing because I've had some interesting things that have occurred here. Okay, so far. So now let's take a look at what are Pile 1's person's next likely actions towards them. So their next likely action towards you is the 10 of Cups. Oh my God. The 10 of Cups, bottom of the deck, is the 7 of Wands. Again, I do feel there is an internal battle here that this person is feeling at this moment in time. They are battling themselves because their head is saying, no, be on the same path, do your non-committal, relationships may not be right for you, do what's comfortable, do what's easy. And their heart is saying, no, you can have something very substantial with this person. You have a lot of love. You have a lot of feeling towards this person. Their most likely next action, remember, this is not set in stone, but I would claim this energy. Pile 1, claim it. It's the 10 of Cups in home. You feel like home to this person. You feel like someone that they just know. That's why I said I feel very strong soulmate energy here. Higher level soulmate energy. I do feel that there is something very special that is meant to be felt between the two of you. This can be a commitment on an emotional level. So their next likely action, most likely, guys, is going to be some sort of commitment to you, okay? So whether or not the two of you are at that level, it might be different for everyone because remember, a lot of people are watching these readings. So what would be commitment for you? Is it a deepening of your commitment if you already are together? If this is the first time the two of you will be together, there might be exclusivity here. A talk about being together in a relationship. For other people, it could be a talk about getting engaged. You guys might be engaged now and you guys might talk about, the date to get married. But there is some sort of commitment here. For those of you that don't believe in commitments or it's not something that you want, there will be just an energy of happiness. And I think this is for everyone that will be felt between you and your person. Just an intense amount of happiness, an intense amount of love, of just an energy where the two of you feel like being around each other is healing. It's like soulful. It's beautiful. It's heartfelt. It just feels right. Okay. So their next likely action is something very, very positive in regards to you, okay? It's the deepening of the connection. From what I'm seeing here so far, it looks like your person might choose their heart over their logic. So the heart, I think, is winning in this situation because their intuition, their higher self is guiding them towards this connection, okay? So now let's take a look at some messages from your person and see what they would like to tell you right now, okay? What their honest truths are, their honest truth and how they feel about you. So we're summing it up very easily, is basically here, the 10 of Cups. I mean, you don't need any other answer than that. It's the 10 of Cups. I want to offer you a commitment. I want to deepen the bond. I want us to grow. I want us to heal. I feel like we can have a family together. I can see a legacy with you. You give me ultimate emotional fulfillment. So a message from them is 1 Pentacle. This is also known as the Hermit Tarot Oracle deck. So there's Oracle cards in here too. And the 1 Pentacle is the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a message of, I want to bring stability. I want to ground things. I might have a gift for you. I want to bring you happiness. I want to bring you joy. I want to bring you an energy where you feel like there is something very grounded, like you can rely on me because I want to be that person for you. Okay, I see something here. So this person's message to you is, I want to give you stability. I want to offer you something that will be grounded, that is a beginning of something that we can really grow upon, which they want to give you this 10 of Cups. Okay, let's see what else. More messages. What does Pile 1's person want to tell them at this moment in time, please, Spirit? Wow, 2 aces. Very intense. The Ace of Swords. Okay, so this person wants to bring you clarity. The message is here, I want to tell you the truth of how I feel. I want you to know that I think about you and I see a future. I had an epiphany. You make me very happy. You make me feel alive. I feel like this connection can really go the distance. I feel like the two of us are very well suited for each other. I feel like there's a tremendous amount of growth that the two of us can have with each other. I feel like we are meant to be together. I feel like I really want to offer you something. I want to give you a gift. What else? Another message from Pile 1's person, please. I am absolutely, now this is not even absolutely in love with you. Okay? I am absolutely in love with you and I see this. Okay? I don't want to lose you. 4 of Pentacles. Okay? The Lovers. This person is in love with you. Pile 1. Claim this reading. Write down in the comments box how this reading is resonating for you. Claim it. It is such gorgeous, gorgeous energy. Okay? So this is why I had to sit here for a half hour and basically move my stove, which is very heavy, to get the other cards from my message lyric deck, because this person has so many feelings for you. I think maybe they have not expressed the feelings for you, Pile 1, but I do feel that once they are in that energy of expression, it's going to be quick. They're going to tell you things that are going to blow your mind. Let's see what else. What other messages does this person have for Pile 1? I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So this person is grateful for you. Like I said before, this person knows that there is something very deep in this connection between the two of you, that there's something soulful, that there's a lot of growth potential here. This person is very, very much aware of this energy, okay? This is a beautiful reading, and I want to end this reading because I think You have all the tools here that you need to know. Now, regardless of what is going on right now in the 3D, okay? Because the 3D reality right now may not match the 5D energy that is going on right now. Do know that this person does have feelings for you. Now, again, this is up to your person to express these things to you. You know, it might be a while before this person is able to express their true emotions. They might not be yet at that state of clarity, Ace of Swords, but they want to get there, and Spirit is saying they're pretty much almost there, okay? But this person does have very deep emotions. I know that you feel it, pile one, because this is not something that you can hide, okay? Especially if you've kissed this person, it is evident in the way that they kiss you that there is something very, very special here between the two of you, okay? So I want to end this absolutely fabulous reading with a letter from Spirit. So pile one, okay? Spirit, what letter do you have for pile one? Okay, I love these cards. They're the Postcards Oracle. Okay, so this is your letter from Spirit, and Spirit is saying, Dearest you, over here there is no mystery for us to unravel, as we know intimately how connected we all are, how the web of creation works, and how Spirit is in every aspect of life, from the invisible to the visible. But it is impossible for humans to comprehend the complexities of how things actually work, because the most important threads in the tapestry don't make sense in the dimensions you live in. That said, can you feel the importance of these currents of energy that bring events together in a miraculous ways? You can't understand with your mind, but you know with your heart and soul. Trust that even though you don't know how, the what or the why, we do. Surrender to the mystery and have faith that the unseen world is watching you with loving eyes as Spirit waves your life's mysteries and beautiful tapestry in glorious technicolor. Loving you so much as always. Wow. So what Spirit is saying here, and I love these cards, your message from Spirit is basically saying that right now you might not really understand how this is going to happen. Right now you might be like, this is totally ridiculous. I don't know what you're saying. I don't see it. Maybe you're in an energy where you've been dealing with bad relationships. Nothing seems to work out. And it's like, how am I ever going to get to this stage that you are talking about? Because this doesn't happen to me. This happens to everybody but me. But what Spirit is saying is trust in the plan. Trust in the divine plan of things. Trust that universe has your back and that they always are orchestrating for your highest good. So if things in your life always seem to kind of not go as planned, don't get upset. Maybe you were not meant to get a job that you wanted, because maybe down the road there's going to be something so much better for you that if you have gotten that job, you'd be so mad at yourself like, damn, why did I do that? I didn't want that job, because now I'm so grateful I didn't take that job because there's something so much better. So Spirit right now, I think, is really working behind the scenes, especially in this connection, to really move this to a totally different level than it is right now. Okay. I do see that there is a lot of growth here. There's a lot of love. There's a lot of union energy. There's an awful lot of potential here that can be had by you and this person. But it's the energy of what do you do from it from here, right? So if you feel like there's any blockages right now, this person is taking a step back. Don't stop living your life. Live your life to the fullest. Be the most awesome version of you. Crush your goals. Do what makes you so incredibly happy, because I do feel that going forward, the right things that are for you are going to find you. And I do see a lot of positive energy here in regards to you and this person. This is not energy that I'm seeing that is frightful, or energy that really is like someone that wants to run away from you completely, that kind of is like, I'm done with this. I don't feel this for pile one. I am seeing the opposite. Someone that is in a battle, right? Because you know what? I am glad that this person is actually overthinking this connection, because you don't want someone that just jumps into things without thinking. This person is taking serious consideration into the connection and what it is they can offer you. And if they do give you commitment, I do believe this person has thought about it so damn much that it will be a good commitment. It will be a good relationship, because it's something that they didn't rush into, and that the two of you have had some sort of slow burn, okay? So sometimes be grateful for things not happening right now. Sometimes be grateful for the wait. Be grateful for the series of events, and just enjoy the process and enjoy the journey along the way, okay? So this, again, is a beautiful reading. Claim it down below. And I hope you loved today's reading. Now, if this reading resonated with you, please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. When you are subscribing, don't forget, hit that notification bell so you can be notified of when I go live and when I upload. And if you would like a personal reading, I do have some offers down below. Take a look at that as well. So I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day. Love and light to you until we meet again. Bye. Hello, beautiful souls. So this is going to be the reading for pile 2. And the title of this reading is, What Does Your Person Honestly Feel About You and Their Next Actions? So this is going to be an in-depth reading, and we're going to look into several layers, and it's a collaborative effort, right? I want you to be able, when you're watching this reading, to really understand the messages that are coming forth from Spirit, and really get a lot of clarity, so that way you know how to move your connection forward. Now, I do want to say that these readings and all my readings are timeless, not unless it's noted, and they're general. So some parts may or may not resonate with you. Please take what does, leave the rest behind. Now, I'm going to be going into a lot of depth in this reading, and I want to go over how this reading is going to flow today. So I'm going to be using the Song Oracle deck that I have here. Okay. So I am going to be doing here, how does your person feel about you? Okay, this is your honest feeling. So we're going to be going into a song that this person will resonate in regards to you. Then we're going to be going into what is the current energy right now in this connection between the two of you. We're also going to be taking a look at, how does your person feel about you in general? What is in their head space? What is in their heart space for you? Next likely actions. Now, again, actions, it's very hard to predict the future because nothing is set in stone. So if you don't like the outcome, there's always ways that you can change that. We're also going to take a look at, actually before that, what this person's intuition is saying in regards to this connection. And then we're going to move on to messages from your person. And I want to end this reading with some guidance and advice from Spirit, a message from Spirit, a letter from Spirit, so that way you know what the universe has for you. It can be in pertaining to this situation, or it could be something that is a little different. Okay, so that is how this reading is going to flow. So you chose this beautiful card. The only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus from the problems back to love. Okay. So I feel like in this connection might be plagued with some issues, okay? You might have some problems. The energy I'm sensing right now with this person, things might need some clarity. I think right now you or your person, or the both of you, can be really focused on what is wrong instead of what is right. Sometimes we get stuck in that mindset where we're constantly thinking about all the bad things instead of really taking stock about what is positive here, right? What is actually working in your favor here. So I really feel that right now your person is feeling like the two of you really need to start shifting the focus from the negative and start thinking more positive. Start thinking more positive as far as your connection. Start thinking about ways to maybe get yourselves out of this energy, and or if you want to either be together or move on. Now, I do see in this card, it does say, and I do see what looks like to be a couple here with a family. So for some of you, you might be actually getting this reading on someone that you are or have already been with. This could be someone that you are already married to, that you have children with, someone that you have a legacy with, okay? Things might be hitting a rough patch, and you might be kind of here right now questioning really what is your person honestly feeling? What do they intend to do? Maybe you might feel like your relationship is on the outs and you're just kind of frustrated because you either want to think, should I save it? Should I let it go and move on? Now, for others of you, maybe that's not somebody that you have been with, but maybe this person is dealing with someone from their past that is causing them some anxiety and some stress. And that is another reason why they're in that kind of energy where it's more like, they're not going to really be able to come to you and be open about maybe some of the pains and problems that they're going through. So maybe you've met someone that is dealing with a past relationship. Maybe you met someone that, is going through a divorce. But regardless, I do think that with this dove energy here, there needs to be healing, and there's a desire to be healing, and there's a desire to reconnect. But I do see heavy family energy here, okay? Because I'm seeing what looks like a big hand and a little hand, and I see what looks like a family. So I do think there is a very strong energy on family here. So there might be some blockages here because there might be some other things going on in the 3D that might need to take precedence over this connection. So let's now use this message lyric deck, okay, song deck, and you don't even want to know what happened in the last pick a card pile. This deck literally went flying underneath my stove, and I had to unearth these cards because I can't have them underneath the stove. If I put the stove on, it might catch fire. So I had to actually move my stove. I mean, literally all the cards went flying underneath my stove. It was actually miraculous how that would even happen because the stove is like several feet away, but crazy. So let's see in this lyric message deck, okay, what does pile 2's person currently feel? Spirit towards them. Ooh, okay, I have 2 songs that came out here. We have Adele, Make You Feel My Love. When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. So that one is beautiful. I do feel like there is a connection here that has been long lasting. Okay. I just feel here that there is a desire and there's a want to reconnect. So if you are separated from someone, if you are in a no contact, if you're getting a divorce, there's a desire and a want here for this person to make things right. And I do see that heavily here with this dove energy. They're really wanting to do the right thing here, okay? Now, if you just met this person, I will say that this person does have a desire to want to make sure that if there's children involved and they are getting a divorce, that the right thing is done here, okay? I do think this person is a person that does have integrity. And the second song that I got was Destiny's Child, and it's called Bills, Bills, Bills. At first, we started out real cool, taking me places I ain't never been, but now you're getting comfortable, ain't doing those things you did no more. You're slowly making me pay for things your money should be handling, and now you ask to use my car. Drive it all day and don't fill up the tank, and you have the audacity to even come and step to me, ask to hold some money from me until you get your check next week. Okay, so I also feel here as well, like I was saying in this card here, that there's some problems here. Things might be getting a little hard for the both of you. There might be some struggles, which, there's a lot of struggles. Life is expensive. If you have a family and children, a lot of things are expensive. As I'm saying this, it is 55 minutes. So I do think that for this pile, you guys are going through some sort of trial and tribulations right now. You might be going through more of a rough patch versus maybe something easygoing, okay? I do think that there is a lot of responsibilities and a lot of that everyday tasks, mundane things in life maybe is, again, taking precedence over the love and the passion that used to be felt in this connection, okay? Maybe if there is someone in this connection right now that might be struggling, maybe, again, like I said, you might meet someone that's going through a divorce and it's a lot of money, okay? And there's a lot of things that are going on right now, a lot of financial things. Also, I just think that maybe this person is saying here that there needs to be more balance in this connection, okay? Things right now might be a little tough. Or honestly, if this is your ex, they might be saying, hey, listen, stop taking money from me. Okay? It could be literally like, you're driving me crazy because I'm going to the bank and I'm running out of cash. Stop with it, okay? That could be a literal message for some of you. And I'm not trying to put you down and say that your person, it should be an equal give and take, but literally that could be a message of, listen, like, you being lazy. If you're going to borrow my car, literally, like, can you put gas in it? But I do think that maybe everyday life is taking over here, and it might be causing this connection to break down, to not have the passion and the love that it used to, and the fun, playful energy, okay? So now I also want to go into this oracle and see what is the energy right now in this connection that is felt between the two of you. So Spirit, what is the energy right now that is being felt, okay, with pile 2 and their person? Please give me the truth. And again, if you are really loving the decks that I'm using in today's reading, all decks will be listed in the description box. I'm not sure if I said that, but if I did not, I'm just letting you know. Okay, so the energy for pile 2 and their person is reaching their destination. Reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. This looks very similar to me. If you notice, it's kind of a very similar energy, like a path here and a globe and a house. Okay, so I feel here that this is a journey for the two of you. I feel like I'm reading more for people that have been with this person for a while. Okay, and again, if you resonate with you just met this person, then I am sensing that this person, it's a journey. This person has been on a journey. But regardless, the energy here is your light is shining brightly. So I do think that you do, for the both of you, you do feel like home to each other. The both of you feel very much relaxed in each other's presence. There's a comfortable energy here, okay, that is felt here. I do think that sometimes the two of you might be more dreamers than doers. You guys might have your head in the clouds a little too much. There might be a need for more grounding energy. But I feel with your light is shining brightly that there is hope still here, okay? I do think the two of you need to ground yourselves, but I also feel here that there is hope that the future will be bright. between the two of you, but the destination is going to be a journey. So if the two of you are maybe working towards a big goal right now, okay, and maybe that's why you're not being able to focus on each other. The goal could be like, okay, the two of you are getting a house, or the two of you are, focused on your studies. Maybe someone is, studying abroad and it's hard on the connection, but everyone's going to be different. But you are a shining light for each other. The two of you are still helping each other from a higher level. I do think your higher selves are doing a lot of work here in trying to basically help the both of you along your path and along your journeys. Okay. But I see this journey is going to be a long one. I do see a butterfly here, so I like that as well. I do think there's some growth potential here and there's some changes, but I do see a lot of things. Okay. So I just feel like this connection might have some speed bumps. It might still have some speed bumps here that kind of need to be worked on. Okay. It's not an easy process is what I'm feeling for you, pile 2. Okay. So I want to go into the next part of the reading and find out, how does your person feel about you right now in general? So how does this person feel about pile 2? Pile 2's person, how are you feeling about them? Please give me the truth. So your person is feeling the Empress. Oh, wow. Okay. So in general, you might be a parent, because I did see it here that I said there might be a family situation going on here. But this person sees that you're very abundant. And again, this is very interesting because pile 1 had a very similar situation where it says your light is shining bright and this woman is holding a torch. So I do feel that you are someone that your person looks up to. You might be a mother, but you might just be someone that is very caring. You're very loving as an individual. You're very motherly. You like to cook, I think, for some of you. You take very well care of yourself. You're very grounded. This is earthy energy. The Empress to me is Taurian, or even maybe Libran energy. So you might be one of those signs or have it heavily in your chart. But I just feel like this person, and in general, feelings and honest feelings about you is that you are beautiful. You have it all. You are well-spoken. You're classy. You're handsome. You take good care of yourself. People are drawn to you because of your presence. You like to be that kind of person that people can talk to. I do feel like you might like to host a lot of parties. Your home might be very well kept. You might just have like a place for everything. People enjoy being in your presence. You might just have this energy where you just make people feel very good around you. You might give very solid advice and good advice. You have a lot of growth potential. You might have a lot of abundance. You might have an abundance. You might be very well off. You might also have an abundance of love towards other people as well. Okay. So you might be someone that deep down, even though we had this bills, and they're claiming that maybe you take the car and don't, and I'm not saying that's for all of you. That's just like 1 or 2 of you. I just feel like that's more like stress of everyday life. But if that person is saying, listen, you're taking my car and not filling my gas, it doesn't mean that you're not abundant. You just might be that kind of person that's like, listen, but no, this person does regardless see that you are very rich as an individual. Okay. So they love your energy. They really are very attracted to you. They can still see growth in this connection. And maybe that's why it's saying your light is shining brightly. And that's why we're seeing this stuff here. But I do feel, again, that there needs to be more grounded energy between you and this person. So I want to go into what is in your person's headspace. How does your person feel about you? What is their headspace? Pile 2's person headspace towards them. What do they think about? Okay, the 2 of Pentacles, juggling. So maybe in this person's headspace, they see the 2 of Pentacles is an energy of back and forth. It can be really just being a busy person. So their headspace is, there might be a lot going on right now. So logically, they're thinking, pile 2 has a lot of stuff going on. We have a lot of stuff going on, or this person has a lot of stuff going on, or they have a lot of stuff. But regardless, this is a very, very busy time, okay? I feel like with the 2 of Pentacles here, this person might feel like it's a challenge just to be grounded. It's a challenge just to be able to see you. It's a challenge just to be able to move things or progress things, because this person might be basically, they might be divided. There might be so many different things that this person right now has to do. And so they're feeling like it's kind of hard to stay focused on this connection. And it kind of does tie back here to where it's saying that, you know, bring the problems back to love. Like, you know, instead of thinking of problems, bring love. Bills, bills, bills. 2 of Pentacles can talk about money coming in, money coming right out. So I feel like right now, this person is very, very much so in an energy where how they're thinking about this connection is that it's a lot. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on. It could be very hectic. It could be an energy where they do see that there is a lot of money coming in, a lot of money coming out. There might be some instability here, okay, in this connection. There might need to be more focus on just the 2 of you. But again, outside influences and other things and just life in general might be really kind of putting a hinder on this love connection, okay? So let's see what is in their heart space. So pile 2's person, what are you thinking about? What is in your heart space towards pile 2? The 2 of Cups. Okay, so this person does have feelings for you. They are attracted to you. This is mutual energy here. This person does feel like there is a connection. I am seeing synchronicities here. So we have 2-2. So you might be seeing 2-2-2. 22 might be very important. You might have met on the 22. Maybe someone's birthday's on the 22. Maybe you're watching this at 2 o'clock. Okay, or it's 22 on the clock. But regardless, I do feel here that this person's heart does have a love for you. This is a mutual attraction. This is mutual feelings towards you. So in this connection, if you're feeling like there are a lot of trials and tribulations, do know that this person does still have the feelings for you. They're still in it mentally, emotionally, physically, okay? If you just met this person and they're dealing with outside things that are keeping them busy because they might have a divorce going on, a breakup, they might have a very busy job, I want you to know that this person does have romantic feelings for you. So regardless of the situation, this person does have romantic feelings. This person does feel like the 2 of you do go well together. They still feel a spark. They want to continue in this connection. They want to grow this connection. And they want to love you. And it could just be that maybe everyday life is getting in the way here of this connection, okay? That's really what this could be. It could just be everyday life that is basically really putting a damper on your connection with each other, okay? So this is mutual feelings towards each other in either situation. So as tiring, as pressing, as crazy as the connection that you could be in with your person, do know that they still have romantic feelings for you. And if you just met this person, they do have romantic feelings for you. So let's see, what is this person's intuition? What is their honest feelings, okay, with their intuition? What is their intuition telling them honestly about this connection? Okay, Temperance. So their intuition is honestly telling them, okay, that there does need healing here. that this is going to take time for things to balance out, because it says Angel of Peace. And in the Temperance card, there's 2 glasses. So there is another reference to the two of you having deep feelings for each other, or there is a connection here. Okay, it's mutual. But I do feel with Temperance here, there's a need for grounded energy. There's a need for peace. There's a need for healing. There's a need for patience in this connection. So I feel like your person's intuition, their higher self, is telling them that there needs to be healing. There needs to be some time here, that things might take time, okay? That this is something that just may not happen overnight, okay? That all these things that are going on in this connection, this crazy energy, this busyness, this energy maybe where things are, piling up, there's patience that's needed here, basically, in order for the two of you to reach an equilibrium where things are going to start flowing and things are going to be balanced. So again, if you are with this person and again, things have been very hectic, your person's intuition is telling them that this situation is going to take time to heal. It's not going to happen overnight, but they do want to have peace. They do want to bring the situation forward. There is a lot of deep love here, okay? And there's a want and a desire to make things right. If this person is someone that you just met or you just basically started dating, then I do think this person does need time. Or if you're in this situation, because remember, it can be vice versa, there's an energy of time here. So this person knows that things can't just move very quickly in this connection. There's going to be steps along the process. Okay, so this person is aware that things might not occur. It might be something that happens in divine timing, that eventually the two of you will get to a place of calmness. And for very small of you, this person can their intuition is telling them that this is a connection that can bring them some peace. Okay, so I'm sensing a few different scenarios here. For some, it might be a situation where you are bringing peace to this person's life. If they're in a hectic situation, if you just met them, you're bringing them stability, you're bringing them peace, you're a calming energy to them. And for others, I feel that this person is knowing that this situation is going to take some time in order for it to balance out. But also, if you're bringing peace to this person, I do think that they're aware that whatever situation they're going through, or maybe you're going through, is not going to be resolved overnight, okay? So let's go even a little further and find out what is this person's likely action, their next likely action towards you. Now, remember, if you don't like this next likely action, nothing is set in stone. You can do something to change it, okay? So the future is very hard to predict. So let's see for pile 2's person, what is their most likely or next likely action towards them, please. The 8 of Cups. Okay, so I do see here that this person, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands, so don't panic. I feel that this person, their next likely action is you might see them being a little withdrawn. They might walk away. They might withdraw a little bit from this connection. And I think it's mainly because there's other things going on in his or her own life that are really tiring them out. Okay. So going forward, you might see this person kind of take a step back. And I think that is mainly because they're trying to think of things. And in order for them to process and to think of how they're going to get themselves to a level of balance, they might need some time to really just take a moment to themselves to think about it, okay? If this is someone that you just met, you might notice that they're kind of quiet kind of going forward. Remember, this is just the next likely action. You might notice they're not really saying much. And I don't think that it's because they don't like you. I just think that there's something going on here, that there's more going on behind the scenes that maybe you're not aware of. But the bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Wands. And I love that, because this is saying that after a period of stillness, there is going to be some action here, okay? So if you find your person being quiet, taking that step back, not really making a lot of moves towards you, or just being very, just withdrawn, don't worry, because I do think after this period, see that? There's Michael. After this period of introspection, of healing, maybe thinking about their next steps, or how they're going to ground themselves, or thinking about their problem, or just processing something, I do think they're going to come back with some strong energy, okay? An energy of wanting to be more passionate, wanting to ignite things, move things forward. So for some, you might be going through a rough patch with your person right now, and you might notice they're withdrawing because there could be some things, outside circumstances, that are really just weighing heavily on this connection. And for others, if it's new person, I think this person might have other outside circumstances that are a little bit kind of difficult right now, but they intend on making that step towards you once they've had time to kind of process things, okay? So now the next thing is I want to go into some messages from your person. Okay, pile two's person, what do you want to say to them, please? Whoa, I don't need any more cards going underneath this oath. Okay, so we have card number 15. This is a tarot and oracle deck. It's called the Hermit Tarot. Again, all decks are listed down below. This is a card of I'm addicted to you. So this is the devil's energy. I do think this is saying that your person, regardless of what is going on, if there's a disconnect, a quiet period, you might notice your person kind of slightly ghosting you, not answering as much, does not mean they're not interested. In fact, they're very interested. We do see the Ace of Wands as their next likely action after the Eight of Cups. This person is very attracted to you. They're very addicted to you. They want more in this situation. They might be kind of watching your social media, obsessing over you a little bit, but there's a very strong attraction here, okay? That is felt. So even if you're going through a rough patch with your person, please know with the Empress and the Devil, your person finds you to be extremely attractive. Extremely attractive. What else? More messages from this person. Piles two's person, please. They are waiting for you. Okay. So I think this message is basically saying, and then bottom of the deck is I'm sorry. This person might be thinking that you are waiting for them to make things right, waiting for them to balance out their life, waiting for them to return. And they're sorry about this. So if the two of you are together, I think they're feeling like you are wanting them to fix things, that it's up to them to do the right thing. Maybe this person did something and there's an energy where they're saying they're sorry, so that might resonate for some of you. If you're just newly dating this person or getting to know them or just met this person, they might feel like you are kind of hanging around, kind of wanting to see what happens between the two of you, that you might be kind of waiting for them to kind of make their life more stabilized. So they might be feeling like they feel bad. Regardless, this person feels bad for maybe withdrawing, for maybe not being as responsive as you like, for maybe not being as, excited about things, for maybe kind of being very quiet. There's an apology here for their behavior. But again, everyone's going to have something different based on your circumstances. I want to pull one more on another message from this person. Okay, see? So when this person, this is a Fool's energy. When this person is done with their period of quietness, introspection, pulling away, slight ghosting, just kind of being in a period of retreat, I do think they want to come back. So I do feel like if you're in the energy now where this person is pulled away and you're watching this reading because you're like, uh-oh, what is going on here? And you just met this person, I do think they will return. There's something they had to take care of. And for the first part, if you're in a situation with this person where you are dealing with maybe a heavy situation, you and your husband, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, or your wife, I do think this person is wanting to really, get things moving, talk about things, work on things, but they know it's going to take time. This is also green heart chakra energy. This person is wanting to open up the heart again and get things moving in a more heartfelt way. Maybe it was just very robotic between the two of you. They're wanting to now maybe move things in a more caring way. Like maybe saying to you, look, I'm sorry that I haven't been the best person. I haven't been attentive to your needs. I've been kind of in my own world. I do think this is an opening of their heart, saying, look, I'm ready. I want to work on things. Let's do this. And the other person here too might be just ready to finally, like if they're going through a hard time, I think after this period of withdrawal, they might be ready to say, okay, you know what, let's do this. Let's have this relationship. Let's date. Let's get a chance to know each other. Okay? I hope that you can forgive me one day. So that message will resonate for some of you. Maybe, and again, they did say they're sorry. So maybe this person did do something that they're very regretful, and now they took a step back and they're saying they're sorry. Their higher self is coming to you and apologizing for their behavior and saying, look, I didn't mean to do that, or I'm sorry I did that. How can we make things right? Okay, so this is very interesting. All right, I want to pull one more. What is the message from Paul to this person? I bury myself in work to forget. Okay. So this person, again, I do think there's a lot of stuff going on. I do feel that, again, there might be some hardships going on in this connection between you and your person if you're already together. And as I said that, it was 1 minute, 21 seconds, 21 seconds. So 1, 2, you might be seeing ones and twos. I've already said 2 is a synchronicity, so you might be seeing 1, 2, 1, 2, 12, 12. The number 12 might be very important along with 22 or 11. Even this card here is 7. You might have a life path of 7. Okay, so I bury myself in work. So I do think this person, again, has been acknowledging that they're not really being attentive to your needs, that there has been an emotional disconnect here because of things that are going on in your lives. And I do think this person is apologizing for that, because maybe they're realizing that that emotional disconnect has been hurtful. It has been really making you feel like whether or not you're even wanted by this person, okay? I want to, and I said that at 22, 22, 1, 22, 22. So I'm serious. You might be seeing that on your clock. And if you do, let me know down in the comments how this is resonating for you. So I have this beautiful deck. It's a postcard deck, and I wanted to give you a letter from the universe, from your spirit team, okay, just for you. It could be pertaining to this situation, or it can be something different, but I wanted to give you a message, okay, something for you. So let's read this. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on Earth, where we all agree to play. Today, Trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Okay, so there might be things, like I said, going on behind the scenes. You might be sensing things. And what Spirit is saying is, whatever it is that you are sensing, trust in it. We might be sending you, like, this is a confirmation, like we are talking to you. You know, human beings are multi-dimensional beings. So you could be seeing a ton of signs, a ton of synchronicities, 222, 1212, that really have a lot to pertain to this connection, that have so much to say to you. I think the universe is opening up like a novel to you and just talking about all these beautiful things and giving you little aspects of life that maybe are very helpful, or just giving you answers for some of the things that you've been seeking, okay? So that is a beautiful message from Spirit, basically saying that you are awakening, okay, spiritually, which is beautiful. So this is going to be a reading. I really hope this was helpful for you. So if this reading resonated with you, please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget, when you are subscribing, to hit that notification bell so you can be notified of when I go live and when I upload. And if you would like a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below. So I'm going to leave this here. I really hope that this gave you some clarity and peace of mind, depending on the situations that I was talking about in the reading. And until I see you until I see you again, have a beautiful day. Bye. Hi guys, so if you chose pile 3, the title of this reading is, what does your person honestly feel about you and their next actions? So as always, I just want to let you know all my readings are timeless and they're general. So some parts may or may not resonate with you. Just take what does and leave the rest behind. All the decks that I'm using will be listed in the description box below in case you're interested in these beautiful cards. And I wanted to give you an in-depth reading today so that way you can have a clear understanding as to what your person is honestly feeling about you, okay? And what are their possible next actions. Now, of course, when it comes to next actions, the future, it cannot really be predicted. I can give you, kind of an idea of where the energy is flowing. But again, everyone has free will. And if someone decides to do something in the connection, that can totally change the energy. And also, if you do not like the way the outcome is of the next actions, you can also change that as well. So I'm going to be going through certain steps today, and I want to go in depth, and I'm going to explain to you how this reading is going to flow. First, I'm going to be getting a song from you from my song lyric deck, and this is going to be a song based on the current feelings of your person. Then I want to go into the energy that is felt between the two of you with an oracle deck. I want to go into what your person is feeling about you in general, what is in their head space, what is in their heart space, what their intuition is telling them to do, what their next most likely action is, and then we're going to go into messages from your person. And then last but not least, I'm going to give you an actual letter from the universe, okay? I wanted this to be in depth. I haven't done an in-depth reading in a long time, and I wanted to give you just some clarity on your particular situation so that way you know how to move your situations with a clear mind, okay? And that way you can know how to guide whether or not you want to continue or you want to just move on. But I want to get started with this. So you chose this beautiful third card, and this is a beautiful card. This is a card number 50. So 50 might be a very important number for you. Maybe someone here is 50. Also number 5. And it says here, consider your foundation. You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Okay, so this card is absolutely beautiful. Here is a scene of a person here, and then you see like a bunch of animals, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just take a look. I didn't do this with the other piles, but I need to see. I think this might be either, I cannot tell what this is. This is either 2 animals or, oh, it's a couple. Okay, and they're looking at, oh, that's my cat. Hi, Becky. That's my new kitty. That's Becky Madison. She's coming to say hi. So it's a beautiful couple, and then you see like these other animals, and they're looking at their home, okay? And they're looking at what they've accomplished. So I feel like in this message is you're being asked to look at how committed you are to love, okay? This almost reminds me of a similar card that I saw for pile 2, okay? When I was putting these cards out, because pile 2's message was something about, I think the energy was a couple or someone that has some sort of legacy together. When I see this, I see the same thing. I see a couple here. I see a legacy together. I see 2 people that have built stability, have built love, have built a life. Oh my God. Have built a life together, okay? This is what I am seeing here, okay? So I am seeing an energy where people are wanting to have a solid foundation, to have growth, to continue to have stability. Now, I do want to say here, though, that why is this card saying consider your foundation? You're being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Is there an issue right now in regards to your commitment? Do you feel like your commitment is being tested? Okay. Are you the person that is looking at this card, and this maybe is not your situation? Are you a person that is looking at this card and seeing this as something maybe that you dream about? And if so, what steps are you taking to get towards your goal? If you want to have a committed partnership, Spirit is asking you to say to yourself, hey, how committed are you to these goals? Okay. What are you doing to allow yourself to get to this point? That's if you are someone that is not attached. If you are attached, this is very similar to pile 2. What are you doing so that way you can still consider your foundation? Why do you feel like your commitment is being tested? What is going on that you feel like you're not quite sure? Okay, so that's the energy that I'm getting from this particular card. Now, I want to go into this message lyric deck, okay, which is a music oracle. And I want to see here what your person is feeling towards you in a song. Okay, so what song best describes Spirit what pile 3's person is feeling towards them? We have Mariah Carey, We Belong Together. I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you, so I should have held on tight. I never should have let you go. I didn't know nothing. I was stupid. I was foolish. I was lying to myself. I could not fathom that I would ever be without your love. Never imagined I'd be sitting here by myself. Okay, so what I really think that this song is saying here, this person that you are asking this particular reading for. Oh my God, she's so cute. Yes, Becky, is everything okay? Becky, what's wrong, sweetheart? This person that you are asking this reading for, okay, is basically wanting to be with you. But something maybe happened here where they're feeling like maybe at the time when either the two of you were together or there was an offer of relationship, they either walked away or they didn't take it and they regret it. And now they're sitting in sadness because they're recognizing how this is their life that they could have had with you, or this is the life that they did have with you, and now it's no longer there. So for some of you watching this pile, you might very well be in a period of separation. You might be broken up. You might be divorced from this person, okay? Maybe you offered your couple love and this person said, I am sorry, but I'm not feeling that way towards you. But that's not the truth. Because at the end of the day, when they think about you, they think about how the two of you do belong together, how the two of you would make a great couple, how the two of you can have your 10 of Pentacles or your 10 of Cups, okay? So this is a really, really nice message in a way where now this person is questioning their commitment, okay? They're questioning, why did they do that? Why did they walk away? Why did they not accept? Why did they not continue? Why did they ghost? Why did they retreat? Okay, because deep down this person is admitting that they do have feelings. And right now, Spirit's asking them to consider their commitment towards love. Maybe this was a person that you offered all of this to, but they did not want commitment. And now they're regretting what they did because now they're saying, you know what, I do want commitment. I could have had this with pile 3 and I didn't want it. Or maybe you two had this together and this person said to you, you know what? They didn't want it at the time when you were offering it. Okay. Maybe this person walked away. Maybe they broke up with you. Maybe they divorced. And now they're sitting here in a pile of regret. Like, why did I do that? Why did I let pile 3 go? I am in love with pile 3. So this person right now, their honest feelings, they are reminiscing. So I do feel this is a breakup pile for a lot of you. So let's look at the energy of what is going on in this connection between the two of you. Rainbow blessings, okay? And this is a card that speaks all about blessings are showering your life, okay? So I do feel in a way that this person is basically wishing for something different, wishing that things were different. They are now seeing things from a different perspective because right now they are seeing that you were a blessing in their life. Okay? That you were a blessing in their life and that you are someone that they, at the end of the day, okay, they regret walking away from. This is a very specific message. If you don't feel like this is your message, this might not be your reading. But this person is now recognizing the blessing that you were in their life. Okay? They're wishing, they're feeling hopeful. They're recognizing that when they were with you, they felt like they could have the unimaginable. They could have everything. But right now, I feel that things are different. But the universe, because this is a collaborative energy here with the rainbow with the rainbow blessings, the universe is now saying that Spirit is blessing this connection. And what's crazy is that this deck does not have all beautiful light cards. Okay, there are some cards here that are not so great, but yet every pile that I pulled these cards for, they're all positive. So I like the fact that our collective, and I say our because remember we're all together and this is a collaborative effort, that the collective is expanding, okay, and growing in a more positive direction. So it's saying blessings are showering your life. So right now there's an energy of positivity that is coming into your life. This might be something different other than the connection, or it can be for the connection. Okay? There's always a light at the end of the rainbow. Okay? Or at a light at the end of the tunnel. So I do think that there is a lucky change that is going to be happening in your own individual lives. And also this blessing is maybe what is needed to bring the two of you back into alignment, to bring the two of you back together. Okay? So there's a lot of love here. Lots and lots of love that this person is recognizing. And maybe down in the comments, you'll say, you know what, Lady Goddess, when this person had me, my person did not appreciate me. And you know what? You are correct about that. If this person had you and didn't appreciate the beautiful person that you are, and then, you know, they let you go and you walked away, they are now realizing everything they've had with you. But regardless, you are also getting a blessing right now as well. You might be seeing some things that are like almost like miracles happening in your life. Maybe you're going to be more abundant, the two of you, in your lives. Maybe you'll get, you know, increased pay. You're going to be more grounded. You just might get lucky breaks, okay? So now let's go into, how does your person feel about you in general? Becky, I don't think you should be in here right now. Not right now, honey, okay? When Mommy's done filming, you can come in. Mommy's got to vacuum the floor after what happened in pile 1. Okay. So what does your person feel about you in general? I'm so sorry for the distraction, but it's a cute distraction, right? It's a cute distraction. Becky, what are you doing? I can't do the reading if you keep meowing, baby. I'm going to come right to you, I promise. Okay. I promise, sweetheart, okay? So what does your person feel about you in general right now? Okay, so we have a card here of the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups can be an emotional message, okay? The Page of Cups can be an emotional message. The Page of Cups can signify a person wants to come back and they want to apologize. A Page of Cups can also be a renewal, okay, an emotional renewal. Your person might be thinking of you in a very positive and a very endearing way, okay. In general, they might feel like you are, or you've always been very kind to them. You are someone that has been a good friend to them. You might be very much in love or love animals. You might be very gentle. You might really like the water. You might have a childlike nature or a childlike innocence. Okay? These are some of the things here that I think your person, when they think about you, that they are thinking about in regards to you and this connection. They're thinking much more positive than negative. So in a general sense, please forgive me. I'm just having to sweep something up because the tarot cards, the lyric deck for pile 1 went flying underneath the stove, whole big thing. So, and it caused a big mess. I had to take out my stove, so I haven't had a chance to clean it up yet because I'm filming. So I think that what this person is thinking about in general in regards to you is basically that there's a sweetness here. You also might be someone that just loves being around the water. You might love dolphins. You just might love marine life, like anything that has to do with being by the ocean, okay? But they do feel like they possibly could owe you an apology, or that there needs to be a heartfelt message that they need to come to you and tell you, because the Page of Cups can be a love note. Something very sentimental. It can be an offer. Maybe this person wants to offer you something that is kind, that is from the heart, something that is emotional in nature, okay? So in general, they do have very positive emotions and feelings towards you. Now let's see what is going on in their headspace in regards to you for pile 3. We have a lot of pages here. We also have the Page of Swords. Okay, and this is gossip. So I do feel here there might be a little bit of an immaturity here because your person is feeling like you are the Page of Cups. They're in their head as a Page of Swords. This is gossip. So this person might really be asking around about you in their headspace. They might be overly thinking, overly very critical about this connection. They might be stalking online, looking at your social media. They might be looking at your texts. They might be looking at photos that you sent them. This person here might feel very nostalgic. They might really want to have some sort of conversation with you, okay? Because pages to me always mean conversation. That's how I read the cards. But in their headspace, I do think you have a little spy here. I do think this person is wanting to know more about you. So if you are in a separation, this person is acting very inquisitive. They're kind of thirsty to want to know more about what is going on in your life. What are you doing? Have you moved on? Are you dating anyone? Are you still interested? And so on and so forth. Okay. Let's see what is in this person's heart space for pile 3, Spirit. What is in their heart space for pile 3? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So this is a beautiful energy. So I'm seeing now very heavy earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm also seeing some air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and some water, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay? So in their heart space, they feel the Queen of Pentacles. They feel like you are someone considering we belong together. Here we are, the Queen of Pentacles. This is a card of commitment. This is a card of you being someone that is either a long-term girlfriend, a wife. It can also be a husband or a boyfriend, because it doesn't matter the gender in these readings here, okay? But the Queen of Pentacles is a very committed energy. So in their heart space, they do see you as someone that they can really commit to. Someone that is beautiful, they feel, that is very grounded, very stable. Someone that they feel could really be an amazing partner for them. And not only that, they feel very comforted in your presence. Again, if you're noticing in this card, the way this woman is sitting with this cute little rabbit here, and I also feel in their heart space, there also is a little bit of sexuality as well. They're very, very attracted to you, okay? You do have amazing presence. In their heart space, they do feel like you are very independent and that you are very stable and very grounded, but ultimately you are someone they want to commit to. We belong together, okay? This is someone that is seeing you as wife, husband material, okay? Now let's take a look at what is their intuition telling them to do in this connection with you. Their intuition is, okay, this is a battle, because their intuition is telling them that maybe this situation is better off being over. It's better off being done. Their intuition is telling them that maybe they hurt you, they stabbed you in the back, right? Because I do feel for some of you, you had something going and this person either walked out or you were going to offer this to them and they didn't accept it. So their intuition is telling them that they hurt you, okay? That they really are a person that really could have stabbed you in the back in a way that really kind of got you to the point where you're like, okay, I don't know if I want to even revisit this situation. So I kind of feel that their intuition is telling them that this was a painful ending, and it might give them some doubt and some insecurity over whether or not they feel like you would even accept them. Like, are you going to reject them if they make you an offer? Okay. Are you going to accept them with loving arms? Okay. And everyone has a different situation. So this person might have really have done something to you that really hurt you by either saying to you, look, I don't want a relationship, or you know what? Thank you for being with me, but I don't want to be with you. I don't want to move this connection any further. I want us to break up. Okay. So that was very hurtful. And this person's intuition is aware that they did really hurt you. And maybe that's why in their general feelings towards you, in their honest feelings, they're like, I need to give this person an apology for how I treated them, for the lies that I told them by saying I did not want to be with you and I didn't love you, because that's false. This person does have feelings for you. This person does want to be with you, but they're almost feeling now, their intuition might be telling them, look, is it just over with at this point? Can this actually be repaired? Okay. So they know that they want to apologize to you, but their intuition is saying that they really did do some damage here. Okay. So let's see, what is this person's next likely action towards you? Pile 3's person, next likely action towards them. The Hermit, Virgo energy. So I do think that their next action, remember, the future is not set in stone and you can always change the outcome. But going forward, I still see an energy of this person being removed, okay, withdrawn. It says angel of reflection. This person is thinking about things, okay? They might be really trying to process everything. What has happened? If they can come back towards you, what would they say if they try to approach you? Are you going to reject them? Is it the right thing to do? Is there too much damage here? Okay. Should I just leave this connection in the past? Should I try to move forward here? Okay. Is coming to this person or moving this connection forward by approaching this person, is that the right thing to do? If I come back to them, are they going to revisit the pain that they felt in the past? Okay. Am I going to open up a wound? Okay. That this person has, if they've moved on? Am I going to bring the sadness and the sorrow back to their life? That's what this person is thinking. So this person's next action, I do feel that they want to manifest you, but they have a lot of anxiety over whether or not they should contact you, whether or not you would even talk to them. For some of you, maybe you've blocked them, whether or not you would even listen to what this person has to say, okay? Because you might be that person that you don't give second chances, right? You might say, you know what? I gave you my all. I showed you what I had and it wasn't good enough. Either you were unhappy in the relationship or I offered something to you and at that time you didn't want it. And you know what? Becky is not lying because Becky's been crying. So I feel like this person is very upset over what has happened towards this connection. They're very upset over the communication that the two of you had, over the lack of the things that they never said to you, over everything. I'm very sorry. Becky's really having a crying fit and I don't know why. She's got enough food, enough water. I don't know what's going on right now. Okay? She's so super cute right now. But I want you to understand that, okay? That this person, their next action might be really a one of non-movement, okay? They're contemplating whether or not they should contact you. But I do feel, based on Becky's actions throughout this whole reading, is that your person is upset. And your person might be crying in silence over everything that has happened right now, okay? And again, if my cat's noise is bothering you, I'm very sorry about that. Please forgive me. But she is a rescue. She's been with me for a few months and she's only about a year old. So maybe she's listening to me speak, and she's probably has not really heard me do a lot of readings because I haven't recorded as much. But right now, maybe she's just got a lot to say, okay? So I do feel that this person is going to keep on maybe keeping their distance until they figure out what they want to say and if they should even do that. Because if they've created so much damage, is it worth it to come towards you to try to repair it? Can it even be repaired? Okay. So I want to go next into some messages from this person. So what does pile 3's person want to say right now to them? So I see that if you're in a connection or we're in a connection with this person and you've broken up, they are reflecting now on the breakup. They're reflecting on what it is the two of you had together, what it is that they need to do in order to come towards you. If this is a relationship that never quite got off the ground, maybe this has been a difficult situation because this person has been very non-committal. Maybe they told you, hey, I don't really want anything serious. And now they're regretting it because now you walked away. You know, you've put your crown on. You're like, I'm not dealing with this nonsense, this low vibe, non-committal, or this person not wanting me in their life. And you've probably have moved on, although maybe not because you're watching this reading, but you have not allowed yourself to stay in this energy of sadness. I think you're still living your life. You're doing very well for yourself because this person in their heart, they feel that you are the Queen of Pentacles. You're working on your stability. You're independent. You're doing things. You're making yourself look amazing. And this person is now in reflection over what they had and whether or not they feel they could, if they could ever have it again, okay? So your oracle messages, which are some messages for you. This is a tarot and oracle deck are. You are my everything, and that is the 10 of Cups. So this person does feel a very strong connection with you. They do now want to have a commitment. Question is, they're wondering now, would you even entertain that? The 8 of Wands, I want you. So this person ultimately, even though their next actions are to stay in silence with the Hermit, okay, this is their next action. That's what they are planning on doing. Ultimately, though, they do want to communicate at some point in the future when they're done with that reflection. This is a card of communication, fast communication. So I think once this person gets out of Hermit mode, they might want to express something to you. They also have a lot of desire for you. And this is the 9 of Pentacles. I never imagined so much perfection, which really mirrors the Queen of Pentacles energy. So this person is looking at you and they're admiring you from a distance. I do think they're checking up on your social media to see what you've been up to see what you are about, if you've moved on. But I do think for a lot of you watching this pile, you are living your best life. You're not allowing this person to hold you back. Okay, you are dressing well, working out, eating right, doing things to better yourself. Okay, and I love that. And let's see what else this person wants to say to you. Wow, I am becoming a better person. So I do believe that this person, through this experience, through this breakup, through this disconnect, this person is now thinking and reflecting. That's why they're in the Hermit mode going forward about what it is that they really want out of life. And I do think that you are a trigger for them to make them see that they do want more for themselves, that the life that they were living maybe was not fulfilling as they thought maybe it would be. I want you. Okay, so this is another message, the same thing with the 8 of Wands, and the same message. This person is very much attracted to you. They're very much desiring you. They do want you. And this person is very much, in a way, almost addicted to you. I think this person is thinking about you a lot. And you are basically the catalyst for this person's growth. The timing wasn't right for us. Okay. So this person is admitting that, you know what? The timing between the two of us in the past, it wasn't right at that time. That time that either we were together or the timing of you wanting a relationship and they possibly were just on a completely different page. Okay, so I think in the past, the two of you were on different pages, but now this person is at a point where now they're like, okay, I am leveling up. I'm catching up to pile 3. I am now feeling like I am on the page that they were at that point, but does pile 3 even want to entertain it? Okay. So this person is really thinking about you, very much so, but they're recognizing that back then they just basically were not ready. Okay. So I want to end this reading with some advice for you from Spirit. It's a cute postcard, so it's a letter from Spirit. So what advice do you have for pile 3? And it says, "Dear you, there is only one you and you have a unique place in the universe. Sometimes situations come up that challenge you to be authentic, and that means you have to be fully yourself and let go of being of what you think others may want. Now is not the time to conform to other people's standards or expectations. Be proud of who you are and be courageous. Stand tall in your convictions. Being yourself is a powerful statement and will only lead you to success and ultimately happiness. Don't compare yourself to other people. What you have, choose what your heart wants, and know that your purpose is yours alone. No one else can claim your magic nor take it away. When you place authenticity and originality high on your list of priorities and give them a predominant place in your awareness, extraordinary things happen. Your life is a beautiful one. Love you always and forever." I love this message. So what Spirit is saying is, look, no one can tell you how to feel. If you want to bring this person back into your life, that is on you, okay? You stood up for yourself. You chose yourself in this situation. You've been putting yourself first. You've been doing a lot of growing, a lot of healing. You've awakened. You've advanced spiritually, okay? You're on a good path. This person, again, in their heart space, they feel for you as the Queen of Pentacles. You are there. You have really grounded yourself and you've healed from a lot of the pains that you've been dealing with in the past. So you have gone through so much growth, okay? And again, you did not let this rejection or this breakup bring you down. In fact, I think this probably empowered you and made you a stronger individual. And the universe is thanking you for actually doing you and not putting yourself last like maybe you have in the past. This is a season of you, embracing you, doing what's right for you. If it's right for you to embrace this person, fine. But don't feel like you have to bring this person back into your life because they want you, because now they woke up and they're like, hey, I want you now that you're gone. No, you do what's right for you and the universe will support you either way, okay? So that is a beautiful message for you, pile 3. So if this reading resonated with you, please comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Do not forget when you are subscribing to hit that notification bell so you could be notified of when I go live and when I upload. All the details for a personal reading are in the description box below. And I really hope that this reading gave you some clarity. It gave you the strength, which I think you have already, and basically the encouragement from Spirit to know that, you know what, you did do the right thing for yourself at that time. And you're still doing the right thing for yourself. And you're basically on a path to success. Okay? So thank you so much for listening. I can't wait to see you guys again in another pick a card in the near future. Okay? Bye.